Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Aitor 4 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the Green English, who's immediately going for a pair of farms. We have Aitor. Spawn on top right side as the Blue Mongols, we have Khan. Let's see now, English versus Mongols. English, of course, have access to the longbow as well as the men-at-arms, two powerful units in the feudal age. While the Mongols have access to Keshiks and the Magnai. Magnai are basically worthless throughout the entire game, while the Keshiks will be very useful. Mostly starting to collect up some sheep, I believe, right there. Yep, it's sort of hard to see them. He is going for an early pasture as well. We got similar build openers. We do got 2 early farms for the extra to prolong the use of the sheep. They're also pretty cheap. They're cheap. They are far more efficient. The English farms, since they're cheaper than regular farms, are far more efficient than the Mongol pastures, which generally is supports 1 pasture, does support up to 3 villagers, though being near Ovo can support up to 4 villagers, which does even out a little bit, but going for these early farms, you can always go for mill later on, and you get a massive amount of extra food. Council Hall is going on up. The Mongol player is still need a little bit more food there. Does have enough now and is going for the silver tree, eyeing for a bit of trade. We have the gold deposit here being gathered on up. Now we have the mill as well. This will make it so that these farms provide a significant amount of food. It will provide more food than deer. Got a bit of wood being collected by the Mongol player. If I probably should turn over this. Right now we do have 5, 6, and 3 versus 4, 5, and 4. Up here. Oh, and does take out the English scout there. That's a lucky little pick. He does spot the silver tree there. He immediately starts pulling out a trader. He does go ahead and cancel the trader there. He has not packed up and sent it in the corner. There's quite a bit of trees there. It actually may be best to put the silver tree right there, based on this is also a tree deposit here. So rather have them go around and around this, and then over here, it may be best to go a bit more straight. Silver tree now being redeployed right there. Not sure what he's eyeing at the moment. Maybe eyeing to use his gold. Right now, English player does pull out a handful of longbowmen. Don't know where they're at right there. Looks like a longbowman spearman right there. It's going for a bit of defenses. Oh, that's where they are. They put some peelings around the gold deposit. He's worried about any Keshiks. And now do have a bit of trade going on. It's a short range trade. His opponent is pulling out a large number of archers already. With the English player losing his scout, he doesn't want to push out into the forest just yet, because this area is very hard to see, while the Khan will provide some great scouting for his forces. Got this mill going on up. We got more lumber being collected. Now the silver tree is making its way over here. He doesn't pull out way over here. He pulls out next to the sacred site. I've got the two Keshiks and a Khan advancing forward, trying to find engagement. There's far too much force here. Yep, the Khan does see quite a bit of damage right there. There's far too many longbowmen and spearmen in this region. He's now going for the early the early man-at-arms, upgrading the vanguard man-at-arms to early man-at-arms. Fresh scout does spot the trade, and now he's going to make his way over the trade. We got the wolf engaging the trader. And these Keshiks are charging on in. That's not a good engagement. They can get quickly picked off there. The spearman didn't really get a good amount of stabs there. There's also boar and deer here, so the Mongol player could try eyeing in some outposts here, as well as collect up. The outposts will help him improve the trade network as well. There's just a speed arrow there. Scout is now being pursued. Let's get some good damage around the Keshiks. We do have a man-at-arms on point of field. He's getting some more man-at-arms. Spearman is probably a bit better against opponent's current composition, though man-at-arms will resist his opponent's arch fire. He's going for more times 2 archers. And he's going for more pierce damage as well. You will spot this outpost here. The outpost is providing a bit of a network, nothing too significant. Doggo going to get some bites there onto the longbowman as well. The outpost will spot all of this. Now going for some more arrow slits as well. So I'm climbing up some of these deer now. The boar has also been killed off. That's the boar carcass. We've got 2 Keshiks here and 2 archers. That should be enough to help potentially clear out this area, though the spearman do pose still a big threat. Trader now seems to fire there, and he's not using the trader's bait, so he will lose a trader. Right now, blue has a decent force over here, including a large number of archers. There is a scout in this region as well. Archer tower is going to get some arrows firing on in. It may be a good idea to garrison the tower. The scout does go down. Over here, this force is going to get cleaned up by the Keshiks and archers. Keshiks now engage the spearmen, and the villagers are going down. Archers engaging. Granny has killed off 3 villagers. This tower is getting some damage. He's trying to torch it down, or maybe with a misclick there. Keshiks slowly being picked off. Man-at-arms still poses a massive threat. He does get pierced armor onto him, as well as hack armor. And now these longbows are seeing a bit of fire there. It does get these villagers to evacuate. And now blue does have more workers on the field thanks to the silver tree. Spearman does go down. Archers now engaging these forces. Keshiks trying to charge him forward, which will a lot of fire there. Does use the arrow, which will allow him to get a little bit extra arrows firing. He only has a 5-second arrow there, does lose the con. Keshiks charging forward. Now got a big wave of Keshiks here. But right now he needs just more Keshiks. Horseman won't hurt either. The outpost does spot everything here. Green's trying to go for his own outpost for the castle networks. Archers now getting some damage there on the longbowmen. And do got a spear bracelet on some of these Keshiks. Keshiks are trying to deal with these man-arms. Let's get the tower garrison as well. Does 7 damage per arrow at the moment. Let's take out those man-at-arms there. These Keshiks and horsemen can do some good damage versus those longbows. And looks like it does pack up one of the stables, move it over here. The fresh new ovos there, going from archery range as well. He has to remain defensive so his traders can start providing some more income. He's got an amount of resources, everything at the moment. The English does have a massive amount of food at the moment. 17 villages versus 25, so he has a large number of farms up and going. That will give him quite a bit of food going. The Mongol player is, of course, able to sort of match it since he's collecting from more valuable sources such as the boar and the deer. It does take time to try to kill off some of these deers. Horseman or scout does see a bit of arrow fire there. Green's now eyeing for another attack over this region. There's currently just the one outpost, providing minimal Yam network. He does not really have any much Yam network on the trade route. And now we do have the Whistling Arrow Improved being researched, a very powerful upgrade to give him 12 seconds for the Whistling Arrow as opposed to 5. The increased radius does help out as well, so you can cast with the Khan a little bit farther away. Let's get a good charge attack there, taking out some of those longbowmen. Keshik's now charging on in. There's only a handful of spearmen here. He needs to get out more spearmen to engage Keshiks. A mix of man-at-arms and spearmen is probably good, but just needs more spearmen to engage these Keshiks. Because his opponent only goes man-at-arms, and his opponent just needs to go for mass Keshiks and horsemen without any impunity, without any retaliation. The longbowmen are getting some good damage there. Does have the castle networks here. Network castles. Going for more man-at-arms. Up here we do have, looks like, more traders going down. Got some man-at-arms in this region, as well as a longbow. Some reinforcing archers and Keshiks now moving over there. The improved Whistling Arrow has been completed. Now going for some hack damage. These forces push way forward. Got a good number of archers here. On receiving some fire there. Keshik's now engaging. Villagers do back off the boar. The boar still has 300 food left on it. Going for another outpost here. This will help provide the Yam network to improve the trade. Now Green's eyeing for another outpost here. More Keshiks being put on the field, very nice. And he's not playing on spearmen, so his opponent the Mongol player just needs to go for mass Keshiks, and he will be more fine. Going for some horsemen along the flank will not hurt though. His archers is trying to engage, and he needs to make sure those archers hitting the longbows. They are hitting the longbows there. Keshiks and man-at-arms now engaging. Man-at-arms have 11 damage. Keshiks do have 16. And of course, if you can get health per swipe. Now kill off some of those forces there. Now Keshiks charging forward with the longbows or the archers in pursuit. The man-at-arms do have 4 pierce on them. Archers have 6 damage, so they did 2 damage per arrow. It takes a large number of them just to pick off 1 man-at-arms. More Keshiks being reinforced. The outpost going up, so I have trouble with all the man-at-arms. Keshiks getting whittled down as well. So the man-at-arms are going to be cleaned up before the Keshiks. I'll be closing on in. Keshiks trying to charge onto those longbowmen. The English player, like I said, he needs more spearmen. Going for more arrow slits there, trying to claim up the boar once again. Archer's now able to gauge this longbow and get some good damage there. And providing as much fire support as they can for the help of those Keshiks deal with those man-at-arms. Right now, there's 9 man-at-arms, now 10 man-at-arms versus just 4 Keshiks. He needs to focus more on the Keshiks. Got these forest poppers now being claimed on up. He could try spinning a bit of his wood, send a villager to get out some more outposts. Yeah, he does have some outposts here for the Yam network. Right now, the longer the game goes on, the better the Mongols do, since he does have the silver tree to provide some additional civilians. And traders, they are very population efficient. That's their primary benefit over villagers. Assume you can keep them alive, because as Mongols, it's very hard to keep them alive. Outpost being upgraded, the arrow slip there. It does go and get the tower up back here, garrison up with the villagers. It does, of course, do some damage per arrow. Attack speed is slow. And now got these four Keshiks over finding a small group of men-at-arms. He will overrun them. They're trying to harass this area there, but they were unsuccessful. Now he's trying. The Mongol players eyeing for some field berries. Berries do collect up very slow. They're the sheep, so he may at this point in time. He does have actually a couple pastures here, generating some sheep. Those are villagers, not sheep. Green's now eyeing for another assault over here. These are deer being collected up there. The outpost will spot this. Well, not he realized he spotted it. That's another matter. He's not responding over this force. Villagers now banding on the region. This force is now rotating on over. These Keshiks now charging forward. They will find a good number of villagers here. And without any spearmen to hold the line, these villagers can quickly go on down. The Mongols could... They can torch down farms. That can help him get some raid. I wonder if he has the raid bounties. Does not have the raid bounties. Longbow does get some shots down the Keshiks. Keshiks now engaging with a handful of spearmen here. The Keshiks would win this fight. Got this force moving around. He's trying to collect some more of these berries. So we're running out of resources on the field very soon. He needs to be able to get some more villagers onto wood in order to get out some more pastures. These forces are now falling back. Keshiks do get a nice charge attack there. Got a good number of archers here as well. The Khan is not here. You can really use a Khan. The Khan's over here. Keshiks should be able to hunt down these long bowmen. They do have a bit of vision there thanks to the outpost. This force here could actually intercept. If this small force help intercept these long bows, you can use the speed arrow to help him have these Keshiks catch up. No, he doesn't. This arrow's on cooldown there. And now it does get the long Keshiks there. Now I do got the castle age for the Mongols. I didn't see what landmark he went for. It is the Kurultai. And now it's going to the veteran Keshik research. You have an outpost going up right there. The English player does have plenty of spearmen now. He also has enough food to age up, just needs some more gold. He's collecting up this gold deposit here, so has a good amount of gold to utilize. And now the Kurultai is advancing forward. The Kurultai will provide some extra damage and health regen. The Kurultai does, of course, provide an aura of 20% damage bonus, as well as 1 health regen per second. There's some longbow here. The Keshik should be able to clean it up, especially when they get the veteran Keshik research like that. 6 longbowmen here, and there's more Keshiks there. Kurultai is now pulling the field, getting some much needed health regen on these forces. And these archers do have the veteran archer research. We've got the white tower now being pulling the field. He's a desperate white tower. Usually most people prefer to go to King's Palace, but the white tower is a keep. So right now the English player is desperate if he's going for the white tower. Spear brace there, does get some good hit there. Does the defense area there, giving +2/+2 armor for 12 seconds. And that Kurultai's pulling him very far forward, getting some good health, regen, and damage benefits for his archers. Right now they're doing 10 damage per arrow, which in the long run is just doing 7. The white tower's been complete. He does get the village on the inside, does have 20 space there, more than regular keep. And these arrows do a lot of damage. Of course, the Keshiks are the Mongols here in big numbers. He's trying to get inside. I'm not sure. These villagers are... I think that's a misrally. I think when he misrouted right there, he realized, oh, crap. And backed out of the game because of that. This is Anna Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.